from Center City in Philadelphia, this is Fox 29 News at 5.
It's a tough economy out there. Jobs are scarce. It's not going to be easy this summer for teens to find work. Joining me now to talk about this is financial expert Brian Greenberg. I mean, we've been on a roll seeing how bad the economy is in this last month. And what does a teen got to do to get a job?
Well, it starts with research. When you go to apply for a job, too many people are showing up for an interview if they're fortunate to get in there, having no knowledge of the company, no understanding of what their role would be with the company and what's expected of them. So the first step always is you want to target companies that attract you. Find out why are they working, why are they successful, what areas where you could be of a value in that company. You have to get knowledge and insight into the company, and so that you can come in there and let them know that they can respect you because you have knowledge of what's going on in their company.
Isn't it often that the parents are the ones that are finding these kids the jobs and not the kids?
Well, too often the parents have put, of course, the burden on them because they want to see their kids around this summer. They want to get them occupied. But it really has to start with the student. They have to be involved. They have to take ownership. It's their life, their responsibility. And as much as the parent wants to participate, the burden really needs to fall on the student. What
are some of the tricks then when you're showing up to apply that you can do?
Well, the first thing you shouldn't do is just fill out an application and walk away, because it will not be read. There are thousands there, and you really wasted your time. So after you've done the research and you've targeted a company that interests you, you fill out the application, and then you press. You want to talk to the person who's
Make yourself a pass. Keep trying.
Yep. Perseverance is the word I'll say over and over again. But you want to get in front of that person who's going to look at that resume and ask for a brief conversation. Ask for a 30-second conversation just to say hello and give you a chance to introduce yourself to the person who may be interviewing for the job.
And do the teens need to be aware they need a work ethic? They need to have, understand that once they're in the workplace, it's up to them, especially if they want context in the future?
Well, work ethic is like talking to somebody from Mars. If you haven't worked, what is a work ethic? And you don't do unless you do. And the best thing to do are certain basics, which is when you show up for work, you want to get there early, to impress upon them that it's important to be there early, and stay late. Don't leave when it's checking out time. You make sure that all the tasks are done and the employer is happy with what's being done, and then leave.
What if I'm a teen out there trying to get a job, I'm doing everything right, and I can't get one? What do I do? Be creative?
Well, again, it gets back to perseverance. It is tough, as we said, so you keep going and you keep looking after one company after another. That, again, to persevere, to learn more about each and every company. It's all about rejection.
Should you sort of make up a job, offer yourself for services in your neighborhood? I mean, I'm coming up with stuff here, mowing the lawn for your neighbors or whatever, but things like that?
Well, what I suggest is the people who've done the route of, while they're looking to get real employment, to look to your, let's say, elderly neighbors and who are suffering or need assistance around their house. Why not offer your services for them? Cut their grass, go do odd chores around them, be of value to them. It doesn't have to be, you're not being compensated,
right,
but you're helping someone and helping someone in need and being productive.
That's a good point. Brian Greenberg, thanks so much for coming in.
Pleasure, Laura.
We appreciate it.